I wanted to show you at least some Zeratul stuff also in the game. So you guys ready? All right, let's roll the movie.
Firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
Thank you very much, and I think we have a few minutes for questions.
All right, we have a few minutes here, so let's go ahead and make a line here. Try to get through it as many as we can. It's not too much time.
With Warcraft, you really switched more towards limiting how many people you could have in your army and focusing on heroes. And I keep hearing you're going to do that with Starcraft because I really like having huge armies and crushing other people. So I'm kind of hoping to hear something on whether or not you plan on do that with Starcraft as well.
So one of the things that we did when we created Warcraft 3 and we started talking about adding hero gameplay to that game, we did it consciously knowing that we wanted to start separating the game mechanics into two franchises. So, we really wanted to make Warcraft feel more of a kind of a heroic RPG sort of franchise. And we knew even then that when we came back one day to Starcraft, that was our massive army, fast action sort of game. So with Starcraft 2, we consciously decided not to do heroes and not to limit an army. And it wasn't because we didn't like those mechanics. Those are great for Warcraft. And if we ever went back into Warcraft 4, there's a good chance that, that would be much more of a kind of a hero, smaller unit sort of game. But with Starcraft, it's science fiction, it's going to be mass armies. I mean, can you imagine the Zerg with just small numbers of units? Yeah, so it's all about lots of units, fast action.
How you doing? Is the trilogy going to be a single release? And if it is, what's the pricing plan? If you've got something decided about that, or is it going to be a staggered release?
They're separate products. So the first one, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty will be the first product. And then in some ways you can look at the next two almost like you would expansion sets, but we really want them to feel like standalone products.
Hi. You talked a lot about giving the players more choice in how they approach their campaign experience. How are you going to make those choices matter?
Well, the biggest way is through, like I was saying, through the missions that you choose and through the technology. So what you'll be able to see, and I don't want to give too much away, and I'm really trying to give you more of a sense of it, but depending on the characters that you kind of ally with and which missions you take, will get choices, kind of within the story itself of how things kind of progress kind of during that middle part. And of course, the types of missions you choose are going to affect how much money you get, which affects kind of which technology you're going to choose and how you play future missions.
For the multiplayer campaign, after the first and the second and the third ones come out, will you be able to continue to play on multiplayer if you have just the first one with everybody else and things like that?
Yeah, so the multiplayer, you almost want to think of it separate from kind of a lot of this discussion. You can think of that a little bit more like Starcraft 1, when the game comes out, even though the campaign is going to be entirely turn-focused, each of the armies are going to be fully represented in multiplayer. And in the future products, we haven't made any decisions yet what we're going to do for multiplayer in the future products, but, we'll kind of make that determination down the line.
Hi, you guys said that each of the products will be completely separate. You want it to feel like it's standalone. Will each of them happen in sequence, or will it be more of occurring at the same time, each of the separate products?
They'll come in sequence in the order that I showed. So, the initial ship date, you'll get the campaign with the Terrans, and then some undetermined time in the future we'll ship the Zerg, and then after that we'll do the Protoss as the last product.
I meant as like the storyline as far as, do they go in order, or?
Yes. Yeah, the story goes in order. Even though we want to make each one, kind of feel separate, the Zerg campaign certainly chronologically takes place after the events of the Terran campaign.
Each of them really has their own ending. They definitely have their own vibe, start to finish, but they are consecutive.
All right, this is going to be the last question.
Yes, coming in.
You said that the Zeratul campaign will have to do with the overall threat, and I'm wondering if that's going to follow through all three games of the trilogy, if they'll all have their own Zeratul mini-campaign.
We haven't decided what we're going to do yet in the Zerg campaign as it pertains to whether or not we do a Protoss mini campaign or not. We haven't decided yet. It's possible, but I think they're also, kind of that greater threat will be kind of continue to amplify each of the campaigns until it finally resolves. So I don't know if you want to speak more about that, Chris. Give you another opportunity. Do you want to talk to us?
It's all good. Bring it. Say something interesting. We out of time?
Are we out of time? Is that it?
It's like, we're out of time. That's all the time we have for today. Yeah, don't forget to join us for the Starcraft panel we have in a half an hour from now. Upstairs in room 204, we have the Starcraft art panel.
And guys, we have a board panel tomorrow. I think it's at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But Andy Chambers and I have a board panel tomorrow, so we'll kind of get into a little bit